She went, ha! Greetings, everyone. Just getting settled. So take your time. All right. Well, Ice Queen, you are new to this. Well, guess what, dear Ice Queen? You landed at the right place at the right time with the right people. Our little show here today is called Wellness Wednesday. It's Tarot Lumination promotional show. It's just to get people aware that Tarot Lumination exists outside the United States. So right now we're offering free mini oracle micro readings for the cool crowd. Okay, Wellness Wednesday sometimes is called the Cool Kids Club. Thank you very much to All Sun. Yeah. Don't worry, Ice Queen. You'll be just fine. Just question is, here's the thing, Ice Queen. I'm trying to cater to the Euro crowd over here. A lot of them know who they are. Thank you, Lily. I know you had to go to bed. Also, the Kiwis, the Aussies, folks in India, Southeast Asia in general, and sometimes other. Like we include like South America, Central America, Canada, and places like that. I'm just trying because the vast audience is actually over here in the United States. But let me just go hang in with you guys. Hold on, stay there, Ice Queen. Don't go away. Don't go away. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. I have to go back and check in Mimi. Hello, Mimi. Okay, hold on. I gotta check you guys in. Like, I don't know where you guys are. If you're pretending, okay, I'll just put you in here anyway. Mimi. Hello, Mimi. And you want a reading. Hello, Stella. You want a reading too, no doubt, I'm sure. Basically, everybody wants a reading, especially if they're free. Wine and chocolate is good for your skin. Consume. Oh, Dr. Olson is in the house giving free prescriptions, giving away samples, and giving away essentially tips on health. You will soon discover that Olson is actually a peddler of chocolate therapy. He lives off chocolate. He's a user, and he's promoting chocolate therapy as the primary source to all happiness. So I'm not going to stop him. Yes, Courtney, I've got your message here. You're probably going to be one of the very first ones to get your reading. So hang in. We're just starting the show. We've only just started. Yes, Courtney, you'll get your reading, okay? Yes. So let's go over here for a second. I just want to check in. Just want to check in. All right. Greetings. This is Tarot Lumination. Hi, nice to see you all. Thank you for being here. This is Wellness Wednesday. And the idea is I'm trying to promote everything outside of the United States over to here, okay? I made you laugh, Alicia. Oh my God. You see, that's medicine. That's good medicine, People think of this as a tarot channel. Some people call it a tarot channel, okay? But we also do psychic mediumship sometimes. Stuff happens here, okay? And sometimes we dabble in the mystical, magical world of astrology. I know. All those planets whizzing around right now. And you guys, oh, wait a minute. Birgitta Persson. Birgitta Persson. Whoa, I got to sign you in. Hold on, that's new. You sound like you're Swedish. Birgitta? Okay. Christina Legris. Hello, hold on. I got to check you guys in. Stay there. Do you? Okay. Birgitta Persson. Okay. I got you. And Stella is from Estonia. Whoa. Estonia. We've already reached out to Estonia. Awesome. Mimi, where are you? Okay, Birgitta is in Sweden. Okay, we got the cool kids crowd here for sure today. Birgitta's Estonia. Agatha Christie. Oh, Agatha Christie's here. The writer herself. Yeah. Hold on. I got to catch up. There's someone else. Christina Legris. Okay. Over there in the sunny United Kingdom. Not. Okay. Agatha Christie from the USA. Okay, so I'll make a note over here for Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie, just letting you know, this is prime. Okay, here we go. Hold on, give me a second. I'll get back with you guys. Is over in the USA, okay? And Ice Queen is over in London, over in the UK, London. I used to live in Islington, yep. And I drove all over London. I used to drive all over London like a crazy man. Currently, I stop. CPCP. Hey, thank you, Christina. We're going to move over here. Mimi, where are you from? Wait a minute. Who did I just see? A CPCP. Yeah, there you are. And Yvette. Hey, everybody's just suddenly showing up. Where? Whoa. Oh, and Jackie's here. Hello, Jackie. Jackie Sean is in the house. Greetings. Canada, that sort of counts, kind of, sort of, like a little bit, maybe-ish, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'm catching up with everybody. I'm just gonna put a line here in case we need more room. Super duper. All right, let's get back. I want to just check in with you guys, do the basics, you know. Give me a second. All right, here we are. All right, greetings everyone. Thank you. It's Tarot Lumination, like we said earlier. I started recently over the last few months doing this Wellness Wednesday thing. And the idea is that, you know, so much of the stuff happens over in the United States with the channel and everything. But we still get people from all over the world. And I have a very kind of global perspective of things by my nature anyway. So I'm very interested in expanding like communications and connections and relationships and readings and awareness to as far as we can. So right now we have Estonia, we have Sweden, we have England, and where else? Where's the other one? We've got India, okay, and then we have Pam Bam over in New Zealand, and Yvette is over in New Zealand. So that's a really awesome start. Yeah, Sun is over here. Jackie is up there. I think in Canada, right? Yeah. Ah, Rig is over there in Amsterdam. Okay, right over there in Amsterdam, right there, the tippity tip. Okay. So there we go. What I'd like to do is, because it sounds like Courtney is in a real rush and wants to get going, I'd like to start off immediately with Courtney. These are just, remember, these are just simple oracles, little miniature oracle readings. So I can't save the world, okay? So you guys chat amongst yourself. I'm going to pull a reading now for Courtney. And she's concerned. Let me just go back to the notes again. Okay, I'll go back to the stage here. Give me a second. Okay. So, Courtney, we're just going to pull you up to start the show, okay? So you're going to get a reading, and it was this bizarre question. Hold on, let me just I just got to put some stuff aside here so we can make some room. Make some room, people. We'll talk about this stuff in a little bit, okay? This is an amazing thing that's happening today right now, okay? Just wanted you to know. We'll come back to that later. So I'm going to go back in the chat. Give me a second. I'm going to go back to the chat and read Courtney's notes again. It's something about posting pictures on Instagram, and it's a puzzle for her. It's almost like a test. It says here, okay, Courtney Milan has been posting photos on Instagram. Based on these photos, if my immediate family were to see them, would they believe that I live in the same apartment complex as them? Holy bleep. Well, that's kind of like a yes or no question, which is asking for a yes or no answer. And it's hard for me. I don't really do a lot of yes no questions because that means I have to use a pendulum. And pendulums can be a little bit daunting because they are yes or no. And then you end up stuck with I mean, I don't really even keep a pendulum here, but maybe we should. Yes or no questions are very daunting. So how about, I don't even have a deck pull for this. Courtney, what I'm going to do is like a really super fast, instead of an oracle, I'm just going to do a really fast something. How am I going to do this for you? I think it's very much to do with the psychic realms here. So give me a second. Okay. I'm going to actually pull out another deck. Give me a moment. I don't use this one very often, but it's a fabulous deck. Okay, just stay there. Okay, stay there, Courtney. Would they believe you're in the same apartment? Now here's here's where I get a little stuck because maybe you're not. Okay, so what I'm going to do, this is going to be, I'm not going to do this for anyone else here tonight because otherwise we'll be here for the rest of the day. But just for this one, because it's such a strange situation, I'm just going to cut it up and I'm going to go very, very quickly here as if it was an oracle because it takes about the same time the way I'm going to do it. Okay, so give me a second. Situation and challenges and how are we going to handle it. So it's about the apartment, like communication. It must be very, very strange for you. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is here surrounding you. So to me, it feels like there is a big opportunity, big question mark here going on with recognition, understanding, reception, and like transmitting and receiving love. Okay. And with the Temperance here, okay, so we're off to the start with really big cards. There's a very strong yearning for balance and harmony and healing some way, somehow. If there has been some kind of deep rift between yourself and your family, and you're looking for communication and recognition, okay? Okay, so what's the challenge is that? Oh, hmm. All right, this is kind of awkward. It's almost, it's okay, so for me, to me this looks like it's very, very awkward, very uncomfortable. Like you get stuck. Like it would be so nice to have something work out. It would be so, so sweet. It would be so, so sweet if the love could flow, if there could be harmony and let's say reconciliation, balancing here. But I'm going to come back to you in a moment, Courtney. I'm just getting a quick thing for myself. But again, it's not happening because with the Four of Cups, the way to handle it. So my feeling is I'm going to jump very fast here, Courtney, because it's not an oracle reading. I'm pretending this whole thing is a super ultra fast mini oracle reading. My feeling is that you're actually creating the puzzle, an unsolvable puzzle for yourself. And that, like, okay, I just saw some notes on the screen about how the apartment complex is so big. And you're posting these notes. To me, it's almost like a cry for help. It sounds like it's a cry for help, and you would love to post them. You're hoping that somebody recognizes all of this. And if they don't, it's almost like you're condemning yourself. Like if they don't recognize this, then they don't love me. Okay? If they recognize the pictures and they figure out they're in the same apartment building as you, And then they look at it and they think, oh, we have to find her. Where is she? And they come and find you. Then that's a message that they love you and they're going to come and love you. And there'll be healing and balance and reconciliation and things. So I hope you can see the problem here is that you're setting yourself up for a fall. And with the Four of Cups, when I see this, we have to understand that energy flows where attention goes. So if your question is fueled by a sense of lack of love, a sense of lack of opportunity, then you're setting yourself up for a hole because you're tuning into the energy of what's not working. So energy flows where attention goes. So if with the Four of Cups, you realize that, oh, maybe it's just a change of attitude. If you focus on the love that's out there, and it might not feel very comfortable for you, but it's like understand that love is there. There is some kind of loving energy around you, and there is some kind of it looks like a need and a desire for healing and restoration, reconciliation, and bringing like harmony and love back into balance in your life, in your world. And that's something that you would really enjoy and wish for. But it looks like it's not possible because it's almost like you've set yourself up uh, for for sadness. And it doesn't have to be that way because remember, this whole thing is about you, okay? And there's absolutely nothing stopping you from making direct indications to your family. If you love your family and your family love you, but there's some contention going on and you're in this huge building, there's actually nothing to stop you from letting them know that you're here. I'm not saying to go and do that, but all I'm suggesting here, the way to handle it is to understand that it's almost like you are the cause of your own sadness. If you're sad about this, about what is not working, if they're not recognizing you or understanding that you are so close, then uh, let's put it all back onto Courtney. Love thyself, Courtney, love thyself, okay? And it's almost like I'm not going to tell you what to do, but it feels to me that it requires like a shift of attitude, a shift of perception, okay? And then you get stuck so that you don't get stuck. And it's almost like releasing yourself from an expectation. It might be very painful, very uncomfortable if there is stuff that's been like bad vibes and their healing is required, then it can feel like almost the worst thing to do is to be the one who changes the attitude and you end up having to be the one who has to take the high road and extend the loving gestures and the loving attention and recalibrating the love energy, okay? I hope that helps you, Courtney. Okay, let's get on with the show a little bit. That was kind of a impromptu, unexpected thing. Give me a second. I need to get back here to the oracles. Let me put that deck aside over here. Courtney, I hope that helped you in some way. I'm not sure if I ended up just confusing you or not, but to me it feels like the pressure is on you. The way to handle it with the Four of Cups is understand that you've put yourself in the position, okay, for disappointment. And only you can get out of that. It's a decision. It's like this attitude or that attitude. Well, the thing is, Courtney, it sounds like would they believe it or not? Uh, yeah, perhaps if they saw it and they were checking and they were actually curious about where is Courtney, and they saw the images, would they believe it or not? Yes, the chances are they might believe it. I would say yes, but are they going to do anything about it? It sounds to me like there's some kind of like emotional or hostage take your emotional game playing going on here, which is really not helping you and it's not helping the family. And so what I'm asking is um, to step away from what is not working, just whatever's not working, and focus on what does work. If you actually want them to acknowledge you and recognize you and appreciate you and see you and understand that you are living that close in this big apartment building, if that's what you want, then it's very simple to go and get that. And I'm sorry if I gave you answers that you didn't want to hear, but that's kind of what happens on this channel sometimes. And anyway, thank you, Courtney, for being here. Let's move on. All right. Thank you so much. Let me just check. Who else is? Does anybody? Am I missing anybody? Yvette, you've got a tiny home. I just saw your notes on the screen. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, people. Hold on, people. Hold on, Yvette. Okay. Yvette. Yvette. As you know, oh my God, Yvette. As you know, Tarot Lumination is secretly heading to New Zealand. Okay. And not everybody knows that yet. But anyway, I'm very interested in tiny homes, and I'd like to see your tiny home. I really want to see your tiny home by the beach. Oh, please. And maybe Pam Bam and me will go down there and hang out. Okay? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, Courtney, I'm glad it helped you. All right, let's go on. Let's keep going here. Let me get back to the list here a second. We were checking some people in. I want to put some order, okay? I want to put some order. Thank you, Courtney. We're gonna read for Pam Bam, Ambika, PRP, and Tamar. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's what we've got so far. And anyway, we'll just work our way through it. I think I'm okay. Hold on. I think Ambika was next, right? Hey, Liz, what's going on? Hey, Liz. All right, hold on. I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to make a bit of room. I didn't know you were here. Did I check you in earlier? No, I don't think I did. Hello, Liz. Good to see you. You got the room. It's all right, Yvette. Don't worry. Hello, Liz. Hi. Greetings. Oh, and let me make your note. Yvette, you're over in New Zealand. Okay. I don't know what happened. There's a few other people who showed CPCP. I don't know if you're still here. Where are you? And Mimi, where are you if you're still here? We've got Stella from Estonia. Birgitta. We've got Christina. We've got Ice Queen. Lily Lynn's already gone to bed. Can I just ask quickly? We're going to do, we've already done a reading for Courtney. We're going to do one for Pam Bam, one for Tamar, and Ambika, and PRP. So let's keep going. Lily's already gone to bed, so we'll just put that out and we'll do her another time. Now so we still have here people from overseas, outside the United States. We've got Ice Queen, Stella, Birgitta, Christina, and Yvette. Okay, that's what we've got so far. If any of you guys want a little mini reading, where's Stella? I just saw. Okay. So Stella, would you like a little micro reading? If so, please let me know and I'll put you on the post-it notes list over here, okay? So Stella, if you're interested and you want a reading, let me know, type it in on the screen, and we have 4 different decks, okay? And these are the decks that I'm offering for the oracles today. If you're struggling with psychic and spiritual growth and expansion, you know, synchronicity, bizarre phenomenon that don't make any sense, CPC, Northern Ireland. Whoa, okay. CPCP, Northern Ireland. Awesome, okay. Yeah, basically what I'm doing is I'm offering these little micro oracle readings for the non-USA crowd. And we've got 4 different decks. And so we already know Ambika wants the Romance Angels deck. Pam Bam wants the Surrender deck. PRP wants the Romance Angels deck. Tamar wants the Power of Surrender deck. So for anyone else who's getting a reading here, Birgitta wants one, yes. Yes, it's really first come, first serve, okay? So Stella, you're going to get a reading. So when it comes to Stella, please consider which kind of deck. If you're struggling with psychic growth, pick this one. If you're already zooming way up in the clouds, completely lost, and you want to come back to Earth, pick this one. If you're struggling with love and romance, pick this one. If you're struggling with deep internal battles that you can't figure out, and it's like warfare between yourself and yourself, okay, pick this one. So there's 4 decks, okay? We got 4 decks, people. So when your turn comes, make sure you've got the deck in mind that you would like. So we're going to give a reading to Stella, all right? And Yvette wants one. Okay, let's have a look. Stella wants the romance angels. Okay, let's do that. Stella from Estonia wants the romance angels. Okay, so that's all you have to do. You don't have to put and type any big questions in or anything just now. Birgitta wants the Gaia deck. Okay. Gaia. Okay, cool. Okay, this is actually working. Christina wants a reading. Romance angels. Okay. Oh, this is actually working. Christina Legris, okay, wants the Romance Angels deck. Super duper. We can do that. Okay, you have to be patient because I have to go through each one of you and I don't know who's going to be next. We'll probably just do it in order, okay? Something like that. CPCP, are you up for a little Oracle mini reading? If so, pick your deck, okay? And we'll put you on the list, all right? Okay, so Christina's getting one. Birgit is getting one. Okay. Ice Queen wants Gaia. All right, Ice Queen wants Gaia. I get so confused with all my marker pens. Wants Gaia. All right, super duper. Excellent, yeah. Hey, Stina, what's going on? Stina, I know you're not from the United States. CPCP, what deck would you like? I'll just put your little post-it note already, okay? So we're ready to go. Career, okay? All right, we'll just put it over to, and then we'll pick a deck. Okay, we'll see what happens, all right? Yeah, PRP. Oh yeah. I get it, PRP. Don't worry. Okay. And if Yvette wants the Romance Angels, oh my gosh, it's getting really packed. Okay. Vince wants the Romance Angels deck. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's getting pretty big. Okay, that's pretty much a full house, people. I don't know if I can take any more. Thank you very much. I'll keep the stuff handy. Yvette's going to get one, yeah. Okay. And CPCP wants one. All right. Okay. So we're off. Okay. Let's go for it, people. Let's get started. I just want to say hi and that we're going to get on with the show now. Okay. I know there's only a few of you here. That's okay. Give me a second. I just want to check in again. Hi. Thank you all for being here. This is, like I said, this is Tarot Lumination, you know, reaching out. Out. So we're well connected over here now, and we're well connected over here and over here. We're going to read for Ambika right now. I believe she's over in India, somewhere over here, and it's to do with love and romance. Okay, let's just leave it wide open, love and romance, and let's get to work. All right, bye. All right, so here we are. I'm going to leave this here this time because sometimes I get lost. So I'm just going to like tuck everything up over here because we're just working with one card, so I don't need a lot of room, okay, on the stage. All right, so Ambika wants the Romance Angel, so let's do that. We'll pull it from the book in just a moment. So you have to trust me that we're going to pull something up here. Now, Ambika, as far as I remember, we have like a story here. There's a story that, you know, we can follow up over time. Okay. Laura is here. Laura Ellen Smith. Yeah, I've got you, PRP. Don't worry. All right. So Ambika. Now you don't have to tell the story because if I remember, you have a love interest already, and there's this like magnetic thing that's happening between you guys, but nobody knows quite yet what to do, how to do it. Oh, hey, Stina, I forgot where you are. I think, is it Ireland? Stina, are you in Ireland or Romania? I can't remember. Can you type it in on the screen? I'm just about to start Ambika's reading. All right, here we go. All right, let's bless this little deck. Bless you, Ambika. I'm very glad that you're here and you've got the courage to do this because it's like a learning experience, you know? We learn things from all of this. I learn stuff that's new every day when I do the shows and readings with you guys. So here's your card. Oh my gosh. Ambika, please don't get too excited, all right? Just chill, chill, okay? This could be the one, okay? And look, there's the romance angels. So it's definitely, the energy is there, okay? It says here, you've already met the romantic partner that you seek. This could be the one. It's absolutely a beautiful card. Like if you could see it like a painting, it's like a beautiful painting. And these are the romance angels kind of blessing and hovering. Now you have to remember, Ambika, you have to remember that they do not force anything. They will not make your decisions for you. You still have to live your life, make your decisions. It's the healing power of decision making is so important when it comes to this stuff. Who does what? Who says what? Who makes the move and does what? Okay. So let's read. Okay, let's read it. Calm down. Please calm down. All right. It says here, this card signals that you have already met the person you romantically seek. Perhaps you're already in a relationship with him or her. The romance angels sent you this card because it seems that you're not recognizing or enjoying the full potential of this person and the relationship. Sometimes you may overlook someone who's meant for you because you have a different idea of what your partner should look like or act like or behave. So take a moment to consider who this might be. The first person to come to mind is probably the one that we're talking about, okay? It could be this one. Next, invite your romance angels into your dreams as you go to bed. Ask them to give you a very clear message and information about your romantic partner and your love life, either in a present relationship or a future one or an ongoing, like something that is like fermenting, like you have already, okay? During sleep, you are more open to angelic guidance, in dream time, for example. When you awaken, you may not remember your dreams, but you will have a clearer sense of romance and partnership. Take any action that you feel called to based on your inner guidance, even if it seems unrelated to your love life. Just trust that the angels are doing their best to lead you towards the one that you desire. Okay? It's very beautiful. Trust that your angels are leading you toward the one that you desire. What I'm going to add is that it might not work in ways that you imagine because from what I know, your culture is very different from like in the United States. Women are very free and open here in what they can do and how they can do it. And if a woman is interested in a man, I mean, not all women do it, but it's perfectly okay here for a woman to express interest or show interest. And some cultures, you just can't do that. So you're still possibly sitting on this cultural issue. So ask the angels. When you ask the angels to help you, they will, so long as it's sincere and you mean well, then they can help you. And then the thing is, listening to the messages and taking the guidance and the hints. Okay. Hey Taylor, what's going on? I see you. I see you. Let me just. I want to. You know, I'm obsessed with these lists. I know it doesn't make any sense. I know, I know, but I love to know. Hello, Laura Allen Smith. Hello, Laura. Greetings. Thank you for being here. And hello, Taylor. Hello, Taylor. Thank you. Cool. We've got a full house. I can't take any more readings today. I've got 7 more. I've got 9 more to do. That's a lot. Okay. Thank you, Ambika. I hope that helped. We already did one earlier for Courtney Milan. Can't remember. Okay. So I'm just going to put it up here. I'm just going to put everybody up here. Okay. So next we're going to go to Pam Bam. Good morning, Pam Bam over there. Hey, Legendary's in the house. Greetings, Legendary. Thank you for being here. I want to say hi. Hold on. Hello, Legendary. Good to see you. Everybody needs to know Legendary is actually, I mean, it says so right on the screen. Legendary Tarot. Guess what that means? Wherever you are. Howdy. Okay. Gratitude, joy, greetings, wherever you are. Okay. Okay, let's get back to work. We have a lot of readings to do. All right. Oh gosh, I'm obsessed with writing names. I'm obsessed with lists. Thank you, Ambika. Yes. It's pretty late. It's gratitude, joy. I've pretty much, I've got a full house at the moment, gratitude. Um, I'm reading for Pam Bam now. We're going to do a little oracle for Pam Bam over in New Zealand. Okay. I'm just going to mark that over here. I'll put the India. Oh, this is so much fun. I love doing this. New Zealand. There we are. So Pam Bam's over in New Zealand. She's going to get a reading now, and it is the power of surrender. And we're going to go through these in a time order. I've never done it this way. Normally it's random, but we're going to do it in this order. So if you can't stand it, I'm going to do your order anyway and do your reading anyway, and you can watch it on the action replay. Okay, so you'll get your reading. Okay, whatever happens. All right, Pam Bam, you're up. We're going to go for the power of surrender. You're very brave. It takes courage to go for the power of surrender deck because it means having to go deep within and understand that so many of our problems can only be solved from inside ourselves with the very, very humbling experience of having to release, surrender, and let go. In other words, how can we evolve, adapt, grow, and blossom through the act of releasing and letting go, which can also include, like forgiveness and things. But typically it's letting go of a very strong egoic need and a certain egoic desire for a certain specific outcome. Yay. Okay. All right, Bam Bam. Let's see what's going on here. So hang in, Pam Bam. Just kind of brace yourself. Get comfortable if you're driving or you're working or you're at, in between or you're just starting your day. It would be like, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning for you, I believe. So it's still early. You're probably having like your New Zealand Breakfast Club coffee, your long blacks. Okay. Okay. Mimi, where have you been? Mimi feels stuck. Okay. Well, if you're still here, Mimi, and I still got the energy, maybe we can pull an oracle for you later on, okay? So it's up to you. Oh gosh, Bam Bam, well, you asked for it. Okay, here we go. Here's your card. Surrender resentment. Ouch. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Surrender resentments. Okay. Before I even read it, I don't know about this, Pam Bam, but I'm just getting very personal. But what I have learned over many, many years is that resentment kills. Okay. Resentment is like toxic, like it's like pepper spray. It's like a taser. Well, it's not even like a taser. It's like a slow molding, rotten piece of rust, and that just destroys and crumbles the foundations of anything that's good. So if there's something really horrible that happened, and you're carrying the energy of resentment, you have to understand that that is like toxic bile goop, and it eats you up inside, and it creates these basically very unhealthy alchemical conditions in the body, which you don't even know they're happening, but it can end up in disease. Okay, I'm not trying to scare you here, but that's how bad it is. Resentment kills. My feeling is that most of the people, because I have friends in the healthcare industry, when there's a lot of things like cancer, and especially cancer, where it's some people have so much pain and anger and bitterness and resentment built up inside them that they're not processing in a healthy way, and it turns the body against itself. Like the body starts to eat itself alive. It's awful. It's awful. Resentment kills. So how do we deal with that? Okay, it says here, holding on to resentments only poisons you. Okay, so that's what we were just talking about. Okay, try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your own life. In other words, yes, you might have been really, really hurt, insulted, undermined, betrayed, hijacked, just totally and utterly like ignored, screwed over. You might have got played. You might have been totally abused. And all of those horrible, horrible things leave like really, even if the wound is healed, and maybe there's like, nobody could tell from looking at you. But resentment is like a very, very toxic inner festering like disease boil. It's like literally like poison, and you're the only one who can cure that. And there are ways to do it. Surrendering resentments is actually sometimes very hard to do. So if you want to, Pam Bam, over the long term, we can work on how to do this. Like when you have to remodel a house or something and you discover like the whole house has, black mold, there are ways that we can do this over time. It just takes time, all right? So so understand that, okay? I'm sorry this might have been a very bitter message for you, Pam Bam, but it's probably what you needed to hear, okay? And don't blame Tarot Lumination. Tarot Lumination blames the planets, but you can't blame Tarot Lumination. Tarot Lumination is just an instrument of an instrument, okay? So there you go. Okay. All right. I'm just going to clear the deck, and then we're going to move on. PRP, you're up next. Sounds like you're heading to work or something like that. Hold on. PRP. I just want to check something on the list here. PRP over in Canada. Okay, Canada. Canada. Okay. So, will J make a move towards me? And this is potentially in the work environment. So, that's delicate. Okay, that's delicate. We'll have a look at it. Let's pull the Romance Angels deck. That's what we're going to look at. All right, PRP. Now, again, you have to understand PRP. This is a tarot channel. It's not a fortune-telling channel. So don't worry. We've got perfect timing. We've got just enough timing here for you to get your micro reading. When just for everybody who's watching, or anybody who's watching, when you're working with the tarot and the astrology, it's not really very helpful or very productive to ask or frame your questions with things like will or when, or especially will or when. you can ask things like how, or perhaps why, or perhaps where, things like that. But when you do will or when, you're imposing a lot of pressure that can't really be answered by tarot normally, because when you're using the will, it's literally you're asking like uh, the heavens to conform to your will. When will blah blah blah, or will blah 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 happen? Because you already have a pre-established idea of how things should be and could be and would be best for you. But that doesn't necessarily take into account the full spectrum of the world around you, where you integrate with others and others integrate with you. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know that. So whatever happens, PRP, here we go. Let's do it, okay? So let's reframe this. What do you need to know now from the Romance Angels deck that will help you deal with this question of whether Jay is going to move towards you or not, okay? Especially if it's in the workplace. It can be very awkward, okay? Thank you, Legendary. I see you. Yep. All right, let's see what's going on with PRP and this. Okay, here we go. Ha 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 ha. You're not going to like this. I'm sorry. It says love yourself first. Okay? Okay, this is classic Tarot Lumination stuff. Love thyself. Love thyself. And we're putting it first. Love yourself first. In other words, okay, this is like almost nothing to do with the reading or nothing to do with Jay at all. Because if you look at it from this perspective, what you've done is you've outsourced your own happiness to a predetermined outcome that you have laid upon yourself, that if that outcome is fulfilled, then you are happy and that you are loved. If that outcome is not fulfilled, then you are not happy and then you are not loved. Do you see how that is a form of very, very subtle form of self-sabotage? In other words, you're putting it out there. Okay, it's a perfectly natural, understandable message. And anyway, let's get back. I'm going to read from the book here. It says, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is, you probably didn't want to hear this at all. Okay, I'm sorry, PRP, but it might be a comfortable message for you. It says here, if you desire more romance, first look at yourself in a caring and non-critical way, of course. The more you love who you are, the greater your capacity to feel loved by others. This means trusting yourself to take good care of you, and it may entail becoming more assertive. Don't worry, you can still be very lovable and attractive while affirming your boundaries. Perhaps this means spending some time alone instead of in a relationship or expectation of relationship. During this period, I guess, where you're getting in touch with the energy of love thyself first, you can delve into introspection to understand the patterns of your love life. Ultimately, you can take responsibility for attracting and agreeing to every relationship that you've had, however the dynamics play out. Also, please remember, PRP, that there are a lot of planets retrograde right now, and Mercury just flipped, Neptune flipped. Okay, so that's a heavy retrograde. So it's a tremendous amount of pressure for each one of us to go deep within and do a lot of the cleanup campaign on ourselves, rather than being outward in the forward forefronts of life, you know, crushing it with life, moving forward, getting this, achieving that, doing that, succeed, whatever it is. And then for a lot of people, it's very, very uncomfortable, really uncomfortable to be told, like, wait a minute, are you saying I'm the one who's got the problem? And then it's like, oh, then someone like Tarot Lumination has to go, yeah, kind of sorry, oops. And so I'll let me finish that. I see. I saw your question. Hold on. So it says, ultimately, you have to take responsibility for attracting and agreeing to every relationship dynamic that you have had. To heal your heart, find the blessing and the lessons that you've gained from each romantic situation. For instance, have you become stronger and more independent or more patient as a result of your prior partnerships? If so, let everything else from the past go except for the lessons and the love, okay? This card also emphasizes the importance of loving yourself first, especially as you prepare for your next relationship or healing the one that you're in. So, as you gain self respect, you will begin attracting more loving people into your life, perhaps Jay, okay? This will lead to healthy friendships and romances based upon mutual respect. Okay, so it's a it's a message you probably did not want to hear because it means you have to take it all back to you. All goes back to you first. Love thyself first. It's an extremely, it's like an aphrodisiac, okay? I'm not kidding, PRP. Love thyself first. When you actually do it and you take it to the limits, it's very much like an aphrodisiac. Other people sense it. It becomes a very, very powerful magnetic field, and then you attract. It's like you concentrate on being you. I'll show you this bottom of the deck thing. Hold on, because you asked. I'm not going to analyze it. I'll just show it, and you can do your own analysis. It says you deserve love, okay? You are lovable. Being loving, being loved. Be loving, be loved, but love thyself first, okay? So it's like you got a mini double reading. Love yourself first. You deserve love, okay? Got it? I hope that helps you, PRP. I don't want to sit here and lecture you. I don't do that. You still have to make your own decisions. And it's a tough, you got a tough card, and you probably just needed to hear it, and that's just how it is, okay? So I'm just going to clear this one up. Next, we have Tamar. Tamar, we're going to work with the power of surrender, okay? All right? See what I mean? OMG, OMG. Preet, Tawana, I'm going to put you on the list. I can't promise you I'll get you a card because we're already got a pretty full house as it is, but we'll see. Okay, we'll see how it goes. There was someone else who was asking earlier as well. I can't remember. I'm so sorry. Hold on, I got to clear that one. Let me make a note. Preet Tawana. Where are you, Preet Tawana? Are you in the Philippines? Hey, super chat money. Whoa. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. Thank you, PRP. All right, Tamar, over in Holland. Tamar is over in Holland, and we're going to go for the power of surrender. Again, very courageous. Thank you. Wait a minute. Gratitude, joy. Did I put, oh, I got you gratitude. Okay, yeah. I have no recollection, PRP. I don't remember anything. My brain is like a sieve. There's nothing in there. There's absolutely nothing in there. Oh, wait a minute. Taylor, did I put you on here? Hold on. Yeah, I did. I did. So remember, everyone who's out there who's hoping to get something, primarily this show is for Southeast Asia, India, the Aussies, the Kiwis, like, Canada, South America, and places. And for the Euro crowd, you all know who you are. And I'm leaving the USA crowd out of it here today. I love you guys, but we kind of have our own thing already on Sunday Night Live. I hope you don't take offense. Tamar, the power of surrender. Aha. How do we evolve and grow and adapt and blossom and become ourselves through the sacred power of surrender? It's one of the hardest things to do. You probably understand that already, Tamar. How do we let go? Because surrender and letting go is like the way the ego feels it. It's just like, that's the last thing I am ever going to do. You're telling me to let go of this, 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 and this, or that, 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 and that. No way, because that means I lose. That means you're telling me I'm a loser. So I keep fighting and pushing for what I want for me. So all I'm suggesting is here, when you go to the Power of Surrender deck, you probably already know deep inside your soul that you're struggling with this issue, like of self versus self, like the ego versus the soul, ego and soul. Okay, but we're going to do it because you're brave. All right. Tomorrow I'm going to shuffle it up again. I want to be really super clear. Okay. Thank you, Christina. You're going to have to wait for a while. Christina, I'm going to tell you a secret. The tarot cards are just props. Okay? They're just a bunch of props. Ask any tarot reader. Well, maybe not all, but over here, the cards are props, okay? What they do is they trigger the switches, and the switches open up the intuition, and the storylines move. And then my job is to simply convey the messages. That's really what it is. It's borderline mediumship, okay? Or psychic interventions or something. Now, when people think of mediumship, they think it's to do with people who've passed over. But there's astronomical amounts of psychic energy that's exchanged between the living and the living, okay? A lot of people don't think of it that way, but it's very, very true, okay? And that's primarily what we do here. I have worked as a professional medium before. I don't like it, okay? This is much more fun, and I'm dealing with the people who are alive, okay? I hope you don't mind, okay? No worries, Taylor. Yeah, I'm glad you understand. Don't worry, we'll have Sunday Night Live, and maybe we'll do some kind of little mini oracle thing or some kind of freebie thing, whatever, all right? All right, here we go, Tamar. The Power of Surrender. How are we going to do this? What's the message that we have for you, Tamar? So it could be anything. You don't have to tell us or confide if it's love, romance, career, destiny, health, family tragedies, recovering from abuse, struggling with addictions, whatever it is. It could be anything. All right, Tamar? Here we go. It says, surrender the drama. Oh, this is awkward, to say the least. Okay, this is really awkward. This is very awkward for me to have to deliver to you, but we're going to do it, okay? It says here, no matter how emotionally charged your situation may be, remain calm and do not contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. Okay, so you could read that different ways, but if tomorrow, let's say you're in a situation where there is a lot of expectation, either coming onto you from someone or something else, like a spouse, a lover, a mate, a partner, someone who's like after you, or someone who's got a sense of war with you, and it's almost like here's another way I'm going to look at it. Okay, surrender the drama. I'm going to twist this around a little bit, okay? What I'm suggesting is, have you ever heard this expression, don't take the bait? Okay, I'm actually going to write it on your card. Do not take the bait. Do not take the bait. So, Tamar, have you heard this expression? Do not take the bait. Do not, I'll underline it. Do not take the bait. Okay? So, if you're in a situation where, like, You know, that's what often happens in a state of drama where there's game playing and energies are being sent out toward. Let's just say this is you, okay, Tamar? And you're getting these energies that are coming at you from someone or something else, you know, job, career, lovers, whatever it might be, finances, and they're pressuring you. And because they want something, they want an outcome over you. And if you like if you respond to that, then you get just completely embroiled in a mess. Okay. However, what this card here is basically saying, hold your ground, surrender the drama. In other words, just let them be and do who they are, and you just stay absolutely steady. Stay completely calm and centered. You just need to stay absolutely calm and centered, as though nothing is going on out here. They can't touch you. Nobody can disturb you. Nobody can get around you. Nobody can mess with you. You're just there. Okay? You're just there. And they can like be as annoying, they can be demanding, they can be trying to seduce you, they can be trying to betray or undermine you, or they could be accusing you, whatever it is. Basically, and you don't like if even if you think I'm just going to use the healing power of no, don't even do that. Nothing. The secret is to just kind of be neutral, okay? Because you're stronger than them. You're stronger, okay? Got it? Does that make sense? Do not take the bait. All right. Oh, Christina. Christina. Where are you, Christina? Because I have a question for you. And I would love to invite you to write into the Tarot Lumination. Christina, I'd like to follow up with you about something. We'll talk about it in a minute, but Christina, if you would like, please could you check out in the links below or onto the channel or something, or go to tarotlumination.com. There is a place where you can connect and get the email. And please write over here and connect up. And I'd like to write back to you. And I have this idea I'd like to talk about with you, okay, regarding hospice and the souls who cross over. Okay, thank you very much. Let's keep going. Tamar, I hope that helped you. We're going to shuffle it up. And next up, we've got Stella. I forgot where Stella is. Where's Stella? Oh, Stella is in Estonia. All right. Hello, Stella, you're up. Stella, you're next. Estonia. Let's put over here Holland. Okay. Your post-it note is very messy, Tamar, but that's just how it is. Okay. So next up, okay, we've got Stella over in Estonia, and she has picked the Romance Angels deck. All right. So here we go. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad we've got our own little cool kids club going on. It's really fun. I love doing this. Hello. Hello, holla. Hello, holla. Well, let's just see. Let's just see how we go, okay? Because I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more readings to do. All right, Stella, you're here. We're going to go for you next. And you're going to get the Romance Angels. First, let me clear this, okay? Hello, I'm just going to make a note for Hala. Let Hala, okay? Yeah, thanks, Laura. I don't know if we're going to be able to read for everybody. I don't know if I can do all of this. Okay, let's keep going here. I'm just going to put Hala on the board just in case. You just never know. I doubt it. Okay. Okay. Let's see how it goes. I need some more room. I need more room here now that I've got room. I like having lots of room wherever I can. So Stella, let's put you over here. So Stella, you probably got the message already. Let's just leave it open, okay? Whatever the card says. like obviously you wouldn't be asking for this if you didn't have issues or questions. There are very few people who come to the tarot channels who are just deliciously happy all the time. Um, and they don't have any issues or questions. The only reason they would be here is just to hang out because they like hanging out with Tarot Lumination or something. But most people who come to this show have issues that they need healing, and you've got to reveal it to heal it. And one of the biggest things, of course, is always to love thyself. We already had that earlier with the other person. So it always comes to that in the end, but we still have your individual situation, okay, Stella? So let's just ask, what do the Romance Angels deck have to show you, Stella, regarding your situation? Whether you're with somebody or whether you're not with somebody, whether you're in between, whether there's a breakup and it's miserable, or whether there is like multiple, if there's a, you know, cheating, or if there's any kind of betrayals or deceptions going on, whatever it is. We'll just deal with it, okay? Thanks for explaining, Laura. Thank you very much. Yes, it's good to leave it open. It's much healthier to leave it open because then you allow much more energy to come through that can actually help you. When you put on like precision questions, it's actually like you're putting a very tight muzzle or a noose around the neck of the reading, and it's like a waste of a reading. So here we go. Greetings to Estonia. Oh, you know. All right. Here we go. Let's just see what happens. Make the effort. Oh gosh. Again, it's probably something you don't want to hear. Okay? I can't even remember if we had this earlier for someone, but maybe we did, but I'll read it again. Great love is worth taking the steps that you are guided to take. Look at this beautiful, beautiful picture. Isn't that just something? Now, Stella, you're a woman and you're in Estonia, okay? So I don't know what the culture is like over there, but women by nature, well, I think, you know, some women are like very predatory, like stalkers and like literally like voracious wild animals, and they love to consume people, consume their men or something like, I'll eat another one now. I'm going to seduce you. Some women can be extremely seductive. Some women are very, very like hyper feminine, and uh, they never make the move. They're always, they keep themselves like a very classic feminine structure, and they wait for the men to come. But a lot of women end up trapped in that situation because it's a very feminine way to be. But sometimes women who are uh, keeping, you know, to this like traditional genetic kind of behavior, you're actually limiting yourself, um, because you could be suffering or dealing with your own internal matters, which makes it very difficult for love to come to you, even though you're presenting yourself as a very appealing woman. I live in a city, Stella. I don't know what it's like for you in Estonia, but I live in a city where there's just like, there are so many like, you know, all these so-called beautiful women. But the reality is here, when you look at the statistics, apparently, like there are so many single women here, and they don't understand. And what it is, it's because a lot of guys are really scared uh, to make a move. Guys are terrified of being rejected, and when they behave in such a ways that I'm not willing to be rejected, so I'm going to become a predator, and I'm just going to go get what I want, and then when I'm finished, I'll just dump her. Okay, that's how a lot of guys work because they don't want to do the self-love story. And so, a compromise. This is a compromise. It's okay for the woman to, let's say, do something, just a tiny, tiny little thing. See how cute she is over here? It would just take just a fraction of a second of eye contact between you and a potential significant other to trigger that thing where it says to the man or to the other person, it says to a potential lover, it says to them, listen, you just have to blink. It's just literally just a little blink, blink, just like in a romantic Disney movie, blink, blink. And it sends a very powerful signal that it's okay for you to approach me. It's okay for you to come after me and chase me. I have sent you a very, very powerful signal, a very tiny but very powerful signal. Okay, I'm going to read the book. Gosh, I started ranting there. Sorry. All right, Stella, let's see what's going on. It's Stella, by the way, another thing that happens in the United States, especially in Los Angeles, the more pretty you are, the more beautiful you are, the harder and harder it gets for a lot of these women to find and have a happy, successful relationship because it can be too intimidating for the guys. Like really gorgeous girls are often, I've met them. I don't really, I have a sweetheart. I'm totally gaga in love. And it gives me a tremendous amount of freedom. I can really talk to any person I want. Gay, male, lesbian, female, straight female, in betweens, whatever, because I don't have any expectations. And it's very weird. Anyway, I'll read it. Okay, it says, you received this card because some action steps on your part are necessary in order for your prayers about your love life to be answered. The angels have opened the doors for you, and now it's time for you to walk through them. Okay, the first thing that comes to mind with respect to taking action is a good starting point for you. Okay, Stella? When you ask for spiritual help, you always receive it. Often this help comes in the form of intuitive guidance, which consists of repetitive feelings and thoughts, okay, whatever that might be. You get the sense that you should do this or you should do that. Now you receive this card as a nudge, just a tiny nudge to actually take action. It could be literally just a microscopic piece of flirting, just the tiniest little thing. And you will then receive the next piece of the puzzle, meaning another intuitive message about what to do. So you do it in little tiny pieces, okay? If you like, you can ask the angels to give you the motivation, the courage, the time, and the energy and the situation to make these and take these steps, okay? Work with your team, work with your angels. That's what they're there for, okay? They are there for you. If you like, you can ask the angels to give you motivation, courage, time, and energy to take the steps. And just know that each step brings you closer upon the pathway to great love. Okay? Okay, now you might not have wanted to hear that message, but that's the message. Okay? There we go. Tough love. Sometimes it's just tough love. All right, Stella, I got to break it up. Next up is Birgitta. Birgitta, could you let us know, are you still here? We're going to read the Gaia deck for Birgitta. Okay? Thank you, Stella. All right, that's cleared enough for now if we have to get back to that. Okay, Birgitta, you are up. We're going to read from the Gaia. This is a very soothing, healing deck because it brings people down to earth, especially if you're like lost and wandering and just kind of out of whack with yourself, okay? Let's see. Okay, so we got to, let's have a look. All right, here we go. All right. Birgitta, please type it in the screen. Let us know that you're here. Birgitta is over in Sweden. There you go. Or from Sweden, or something like that. You're going to get the Gaia deck. If you're not here, you're going to get your mini micro reading anyway. It's just going to be wide open. All right? Thank you, Taylor. All right, hold on. I got to check in. What's going on here? Birgitta, Birgitta, it's your turn. Where are you? Sweden, or is it Amsterdam? Where are you? Birgitta, hello, hello, hello. It's time for your micro mini oracle reading. Hello. All right, I'm just gonna go to the stage. I'm ready. I'm waiting whenever you're here. Okay. All right, let's have a look. I need a sip beverage. Give me a moment here. It's thirsty work. Tarot Lumination, man. I drink so much water. I have to drink so much water with this show. All right. Okay, I guess the Birgitta went away, so I'm just going to pull it out. We're just going to go big and wide, all right? The chat has stopped over here. I don't know why. Seems like it's stuck. All right, let's have a look. Just going to break it up nice and gently. All right, Birgitta, here's your card. It says rising above. Okay, it's a beautiful, beautiful image. It's like it's a white dove flying very, very, very high. I don't think they do that normally. All right. It says clarity, freedom, solution. Those are the keywords here. So I'm going to get the little book. All right, here we go. It says here. All right, this is for you, Birgitta. The white dove depicted on this card flies high above the earth and is able to see things from a higher perspective. She suggests that you do the same. Now, you cannot do this physically, of course, but you can do it mentally by disconnecting emotionally from your present situation. Okay? No matter what this situation is, stop thinking about it. You are currently too close to see things and feel things and understand things clearly. A simple solution exists, and this will become clear to you once you let go. Stop focusing on this situation for a while, at least a significant while. Bring your awareness within. Turn into thyself. Love thyself first, okay? Close your eyes, relax, meditate, surrender. Let go. Take a walk in the park. Dance. Have fun. Basically, do whatever it takes. Do whatever you have to do to detach from things for a while, and the solutions will become more obvious when the time is right. Okay? That's your message. I'm going to play. I know you might be thinking, Birgitta, it's like I was just thinking a moment ago that I'm going to play the I Surrender song because I'm working on it right now with a producer. It's going to take a long time, but it's sounding fantastic, and it's a very powerful song about surrender. But when it said here, dance, okay, I realized, you know what? Let's have fun. Let's just have fun, okay? So, Birgitta, I'm going to play a little Tarot Illumination song for you, and it's called Hey Oh. And I did this when I was like dressing up in drag because I was trying to feel what it was like to be the woman in this story because I felt this really powerful story. And I decided if I'm going to do this and write this song, I ended up, of course, I hired a girl to sing it. But you have to understand that the message is about women and for women. Thank you. I see it. Thank you, Christina. I'll go check it out later today. Thank you very much. We'll follow up. Okay. So right now I'm going to take a little break and play you a little song. This is for you, Birgitta. We want you to rock it out and dance. Do something completely berserk. Go absolutely crazy and detach yourself, okay? So that you can fly high, and look at your whole life, your whole world from a completely new perspective, okay? It's called Hey Oh, and some of you know this song very well already.
It was one of those days where everything goes wrong. My hair fell out, my heel broke off, I slept through my alarm. I missed the bus to night school, my stalker walked me home. I sprayed his face with mace and then he left me all alone. Hey, better go out tonight. I'm gonna dance my stress away until the break of daylight. Hey, there's nothing I'd rather do. You may not wanna dance with me, but I wanna dance with you. A lot of my relationships, they end up in the ditch. So I'm getting counseling for being an uncontrollable bitch. The doctor's pills he gave me, they make me trip and fall. So if you are the man you say you are, you love me flaws and all. Hey, better go out tonight. I'm gonna dance my stress away until the break of daylight. Hey, there's nothing I'd rather do. You may not wanna dance with me, but I wanna dance with you. Massages and pedicures are great but not solutions. The pets, the bags, the fancy racks are empty substitutions. What I really need is a man who throws me over his shoulder, takes me naked in the ocean, loving me when I'm older. Hey, better go out tonight. I'm gonna dance my stress away until the break of daylight. Hey, there's nothing I'd rather do. You may not wanna dance with me, but I wanna dance with you. Getting tattoos on my ass and up and down my arms could get me into trouble, leaving me rejected. Then again, pretending I'm so pure and acting all demure is no guarantee that I will be accepted. Hey, better go out tonight. I'm gonna dance my stress away until the break of daylight. Hey, there's nothing I'd rather do. You may not wanna dance with me, but I wanna dance with you. Hey, we're gonna go out tonight. We're gonna dance the stress away until the break of daylight. Hey, there's nothing I'd rather do. You may not wanna dance with me, but I wanna dance with you.
You see, that wasn't so bad. So that's for you, Birgitta, wherever you are, even though you're not here. It's okay. We have fun anyway. Love thyself, you know. I have to walk the talk here, you know. So that's what we did. So anyway, yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah. I want to dance with you. Oh ho, oh ho, oh ho, oh ho. I can actually sing that song. I can actually do it. But to make it work, I would have to dress up in drag and I'd have to shave and all sorts of like stuff, you know. I just, yeah. Anyway, yeah. 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 All right. So we got to keep going, people. We have a lot of readings to do. Here we go. Oh man. Thank you so much, Birgitta. I wish you were here and what you could have witnessed that, but it's okay. We had fun anyway. Okay? Because we are loving and we are loved. And Tarot Lumination is a practitioner doing everything possible to love thyself and to live by example. Okay? So we just did your reading anyway, and we had lots of fun anyway. And I was very happy to read for you anyway. Thank you very much anyway. All right, Birgitta, hope to see you again soon. Please let me know. Type it back in the comments if you've got any kind of feedback, however that worked for you. Okay? So let's just clear it up. Christina, you're up. Christina Negris is up next. And we're looking at the romance angels. Oh my gosh. Oh no, is it going to be another message that you don't want to hear? Uh-oh. Okay. Now we have lots of room now. Okay. So, oh, you know what? Please give me please indulge me, people. I know some of you typed in on the screen that you're having a really rough time, feeling miserable about certain things. I can't remember who it was. I'm just going to put you guys on the side for just a second. Have a look at this, okay? In fact, I'm going to add a bit more color, if you don't mind. And you're going to see why in a moment, okay? Just hang in. Okay, so I'm just going to add something else. But actually, before I add it, I want to do something. Just bear with me, okay? Hold on. Bear with me. All right, do you see this? Okay, this is a classic simplified Tarot Lumination Astrodoodle. And I made it just for today, Wellness Wednesday. Okay, the 10th of July, the 11th July for the Kiwis and the Aussies, okay, and India, I think, whatever. I can't remember. But hey, Primary, I see you. So anyway, do you see this chart here? Can you see all this blue stuff? This is really sweet. Right now we have, this is happening right now in the heavens, in the planets. You know, the planets are just whizzing around doing what they do. And I think of it as sacred geometry. And over thousands and thousands of years, astrologers have figured out that there are certain patterns that are very harmonious and some patterns that are very challenging, okay? Well, look at this one. They call it a kite. Some people call it a grand kite because it's quite strong, okay? So this is this kite thing here, and I'm going to add another thing. Do you see this triangle here? That's called a grand trine. This would actually be called a grand water trine because it is occurring between the Cancer energy over here, the Scorpio energy here, and the Pisces energy here. And these energies are very harmonious towards each other. It's very, very supportive for the Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer crowd. And for the whole planet, it's very supportive about getting very, very deeply, deeply close in touch with your spiritual nature. It's almost like being bulletproof, having like divine guidance and divine protection regarding your deepest soul nature and being able to tune into that more than ever before. These are actually quite rare, these alignments, and it's only happening roughly today, right now. There will be more in the future, but today is a very big one, okay? Okay, see you, Bam Bam. I saw your notes. So this is happening right now. So it's very, very, very good thing for us for being here on the channel doing what we're doing. Now, here's the tricky part. Just like what happens a lot of times in astrological geometry, sacred geometry, there's also a flip side. You see the big red stuff here? This is extremely challenging for a lot of people. And there's more. This is the eclipse axis, and there's more. This is the nodal axis, and there's more. Okay, this is where I'm going to add it on. I'm going to pile it on now. Okay. Actually, I forgot to put Jupiter in here. Give me a second. See this thing here? Okay. And we have this thing here. So I started off, okay, being nice and sweet and kind and optimistic, okay? So this is what we've got. Just consider all the blue stuff is really, really sweet for you. No matter what sign you are, okay? This is sweet for the whole planet. And you could be an Aries, it looks like this, or you could be a Cancer and it looks like this. Could be a Virgo, you look like that. It could be a Libra, it looks like this. Or maybe a Capricorn, it looks like this. Either way, this blue stuff is really sweet for you wherever it lies in your chart. Okay, got it? Okay. Also, at the same time, this thing here, this red blob down the middle, that's been very challenging. This is probably the most challenging part of the whole year that we're going to be dealing with right now is the eclipses here in July. It's on the Cancer Capricorn axis over here, okay? And that's happening right now. And it's putting a lot of people under pressure. We did it in the reports about the evolutionary gateway, okay? We're cruising through life over here. And then the eclipses happen and it pushes us up over here and to the next level of our evolution. And like there's no way out of it. And sometimes it's very, very, very uncomfortable. Like we're getting squeezed through a funnel or squeezed under a rolling pin or something, okay? And you come out the other side and there's no going back. So all of this stuff here, the blue stuff, is very, very supportive for our spiritual growth and evolution, okay? Our soul growth. So Tarot Lumination is very tuned into this stuff. However, I'm just like you guys, I have to deal with the other stuff as well. This is very challenging. The Taurus Leo axis here, that's very challenging. The Sagittarius Pisces axis is here. It's very challenging. It's actually very sweet in some ways too, because it's about spiritual expansion and growth, but it is astrologically technically a square. So you add up this red blob, this red blob, this red blob, that's very tough. Okay, so if you are one of the people who is feeling maybe disoriented, confused, lost, especially with this, okay, especially with this, especially with this, wherever that lies in your chart, guess what? You can da 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 blame it on the planets. I'm going insane. I'm going insane. The planets are making me insane. Miserable, sad, lonely, depressed. Angry, confused, resentful. Blame it on the planets. That's what I do. Yeah. But ultimately, yeah, we have to figure it out. Yeah, we do. Ouch. So all that red stuff on the chart, ouch. Yeah, it's tough. All the blue stuff, sweet. So I just wanted to share that with you. It's happening live right now on planet Earth. Everything here is saturated in the blue stuff and simultaneously saturated in the red stuff, okay? Primary, you're very, very strong. Primary's over here. See, that's where primary is, right there. Hello, primary. Somewhere right in there. All right, let's go back. We got work to do, people. So I got that out of my system. Thank you for indulging me. I had to share this with you, and you can share this with the whole world. Please tell everybody in the whole world about this. It's very, very important. And please take full advantage of this and take advantage of the red stuff because the red stuff is pressuring you to tune into the blue stuff. Get it? Yep. Thank you, Taylor. You understand. Oh my gosh. Yes. Tarot Illumination is going to be doing extensive courses and seminars and webinars and training camps and retreats all about blaming it on the planet. So then we don't have to worry anymore. We can always blame it on the planets. Yep, I know. I know. I'm just kidding. All right. All right, let's have a look. Let's get back to reality, people. Christina Legris, Romance Angels. Okay. Wait a minute. What just happened here? Get to Gaia. Wait a minute. I'm confused, everybody. Can somebody type it on the screen? Because I don't know how to do the replays on my own show. Have we already read for Christina? Uh, Christina, did I read for you already? Did I already give you your little oracle? Please tell me. Please type it in. Please tell me. I need to know. I admit it. I'm completely lost and confused at the moment. Christina, did I give you your oracle yet? Please type it in soon. Please type it in quickly. No. Okay. Whew. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I totally lost it. Totally lost it. All right, here we go. This is for you. All right, Christina, thank you for indulging me. You saved me. You saved me. Okay, romance angels, okay? Romance angels it is, okay? Let's keep it wide open. So if you're with somebody, or if you're not with somebody, and you're with somebody and there's a lot of contention, or you've lost somebody and there's contention, grief, sorrow, whatever it is, or you're after somebody or somebody's after you, whatever it is, okay? What are the messages that the little deck here has for Christina right now? And that is most helpful that Christina needs to know. Okay. Yay. Here we go. This one's for you. You know, I love doing the private readings and everything, and I love having the clients that come and they do their bookings for private readings. But I have to admit, I really love doing this stuff live because it's live. You know, there's no rehearsing. You know, there's no. What's the expression? This is not a rehearsal. Okay. I just saw your note, Taylor. You totally lost it too. You said I accidentally typed, blame it on the plants. Especially if you're a veggie. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're really vulnerable if you're a veggie. Nothing, I got nothing against veggies. I'm just anyway. All right. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you for confessing and confiding, Taylor. Thank you very much. Yeah. All right, Christina, here we go. Here's your card. You just got to trust the cards, okay? Just got to trust the process, okay? Give yourself a big snuggle. Invite your invisible friends. Put your hands over your heart and understand this is just exactly how it should be. Can't be any other way. Here we go. It says here, this could be the one. Oh my God. We had this already. Oh my God. Please don't get too excited. I don't want to be held responsible like if it isn't the one. Okay, look, it's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so we'll do the replay again. Okay, obviously, Christina, that's you over there. And here's a potential other partner, or maybe you're with someone and you're not sure and you need some affirmations or something like that. Okay, so it says here this could be the one, and you have already met the romantic partner that you seek. I'm going to read from the book again, because the chances are, like Tarot Lumination, you would have completely forgotten what the book said earlier. All right, here we go. See, it's a beautiful image there. Can you see the little angels on top watching over you? They just want you to be happy. But it works so much better, Christina, if you build a relationship with your angels. I think of it as invisible friends because there are clusters. In my particular world, I just want to show something to you. I want to do a little astrodoodle. Actually, it's not an astrodoodle, it's a personal doodle. This is very personal. I'm just sharing it with you, Christina, so that you understand the Tarot Illumination perspective. Pretend this is Tarot Illumination over here, and I am a transceiver. I'm always transmitting and receiving energy all day, every day, in some way, shape, or form, okay? And I'm also receiving energies, okay? All right? So this is what happens with a transceiver. It's very much like being a smartphone or a cell phone when you're talking and it's switched on and you have a fully charged battery. Not texting, not Instagramming, not searching or anything, but actually talking. You're transmitting and receiving energy. So what often happens on a daily basis, I have a connection with what I consider my invisible friends. Okay, and I have a cluster over here. okay? And I see them usually in my upper left area, and they're all female, okay? And then there's a cluster over here, and I sense them all as male. And there's lots of them, okay? Lots. Different variations. Some of these are like serious power chicks, like archangel types, and some of them are very much like scientific. Some of them are very sweet and kind and motherly. Some of them are like friends. It's just a lot of variety. And I sense them as almost like these cloud-like structures, but they're very visual. Sometimes I see faces, but mostly what I see are arms, uh, forearms and hands and faces, and sometimes a body outline. So I see a lot of that over here, and I see a lot of that over here. And I usually check in the morning, and I check in at night, and sometimes I have to check in the day. Now, on top of that, I also sense this other thing, which is more like this. It looks more like this. Sorry, that's supposed to be around. And what it does, it connects everything. And I don't connect with this stuff very frequently. These are my guardians, okay, my guardian angels. And this is a very fearsome. This is just literally like, you know, Navy SEALs, American Navy SEALs, like Roman gladiators. These guys are immensely powerful in terms of guardian angel protection. I have a massive, massive like force field of protection. I'm very, very lucky, and I realized it because I've been near death so many times, and I'm still alive today to tell. The only way I could be alive today is because of having massive protection from angels. And then there's another group, okay? It's like another little second group over here. They're usually behind me, like behind me, or off to the side over here, or off to the side over here. And I consider these like my interns. I'm just going to write it. They're not interns like they're not interns to me. These guys here, there's 7 of them. There are exactly 7. They're all female. They're all like in their highly impressionable age, like around 13 to 14 to 17 type of age group. And they are in an internship program with the fully qualified angels, okay? So it's a very, very loving thing that I have, okay? I feel very, very blessed. That's what I have. I have this thing. And I check in with this every day. And I do everything I can to make sure that I'm transmitting and receiving the energy that I need. And so this is personal. I'm just sharing it with you because of the image that's on here. Uh, Sometimes I get glimpses of these guys. Sometimes it's very vivid, and it's what I wrote this book about. And sometimes I see these guys, but this is mostly like a male type of energy, but it's also female when it needs to be. It kind of doesn't matter. It's like super, super high powered, like high level military grade protection. So, on that note, all I'm suggesting is you probably have something very similar, Christina. Whether you like it or know it or not, you do have angels, okay? And like on this picture, they're just floating around up here. And so when you invite these angels, okay, into your life, in your world, you can have a much more delicious relationship with yourself, which makes it much more fulfilling with another party, another person, okay? Okay, okay, I'm just going to read it. Sorry, I went on a rant again. Okay, it says here, this card signals that you've already met the person that you romantically seek. Perhaps you're already in a relationship with him or her. The romance angel sent you this card because it seems that you are not recognizing or enjoying especially the full potential of this person and the relationship. Sometimes you may overlook someone who's meant for you because you have a different idea of what your partner should look like or act like. So please take a moment to consider who this might be. The first person to come to mind could probably be the one. At least somebody it's worth considering, okay? Next, invite, for example, like most relationships, gosh, I don't want to do a lot of preaching right now. We have a lot more readings to do. Um, Relationships are about, like in a fully committed relationship, you accept them for everything that they are, all their shadow, all their challenges, all their baggage, and all their beauty and their glory and all their love. And it's reciprocal. They accept you and love you and cherish you, including all your impediments, your baggage, your limitations, everything. A lot of people don't want that. They just want the good stuff. Just give me the candy. Give me the candy. Give me the candy. Or I just want the meat. I just want the meat. I just want the meat. And they don't want to take the responsibilities, the time, the commitment, the patience. In a really loving relationship, we need kindness, patience, consideration, affection, tolerance, good listening, quality time, support, support of the other, and vice versa, the same from the other. Okay, sorry, I keep ranting. Why am I ranting? Next, this romance angel card is asking you uh, to enter your dreams as you're going to bed. They want to help you. They're out there. They really want to help you, but they need your invitation. You have to ask for them. You could say, "Dear romantic angels, regarding my particular love life situations, please make yourself known to me now. Please make yourselves known to me because I would like to improve my love life. I would like to improve my relationships. First of all, with myself, so that I can be there for the other. Next, invite the romance angels into your dreams as you're going to bed. Ask them to give you very clear information about your romantic partner, either in your present relationship or a future one. During sleep, you are more open to angelic guidance, especially when you're in the lucid state, when you're just drifting off to sleep or when you're just waking up. When you awaken, you may not remember your dreams, but you will have a clearer sense of romance and partnership. Take any action you feel called to based on your inner guidance, even if it seems unrelated to your love life. Trust that the angels are leading you towards the one that you desire. Okay, so it's a lot of trust here. You have to trust your invisible friends. Ask and invite your invisible friends to join you and help you in your relationship. Okay, literally, I would do that. Don't even worry about the other person. Do the work with yourself first. Create and build a richer, richer, richer relationship with yourself and your angels, and they will help you. They will literally help you. That's why this deck is so cool. I don't have any other of her decks. I don't really like them, but I love this one. Christina, thank you so much. We're going to move on. Ice Queen, you want the Gaia deck. I don't know if you're here. Ice Queen, are you still here? Ice Queen. Ice Cream. We all scream ice cream. You're going to get the Gaia deck. I just have to clean this one, okay? All right, so there we go. Super duper. Thank you, Christina. If you got to go, you got to go. No worries. You've got your card. You can move on. You'll be fine. You can hang out too if you want. Ice Queen, you're up. You're up. You're getting the Gaia deck. So this hopefully will get you like a sense of grounding. Often with this deck, I like to do some breathing exercises in advance. So if you're still here, Ice Queen, and you're actually live with us till now, what I would ask is if you could please like get comfortable, get relaxed, perhaps close your eyes just for a moment and then open them when we do the reading. But just put your hands over your heart, cross your hands over your heart, place your hands on your heart, and do some deep breathing, several in a row, like in and then out. In and then out. And then one more in and then out. Okay, and just chill, chill, chill. We need to come down to earth. Come down to earth. I don't know if you survive off energy drinks and candy or soda and Coca-Cola and uh, French fries and ketchup, and whatever it is, but we need to get you down to earth, calm and gentle, okay? Calm and gentle. Sometimes it's very hard for people to come down to earth and get into the slow pace of like real time, because we feel so impelled, like I gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta be here, gotta be there. Do. Get, have, instead of be. Being is very different from doing. All right, Ice Queen, here we go. This is a big message for you. It could be from anywhere about anything, all right? Here we go. I see you, I see you, I see you, I see you. I got you. Okay, I got you. All right. So I'm just going to cut it up. You know, a lot of people self-medicate in order not to have to deal with this stuff. Oh, thank you, Christina. Thank you. Got it. Super. Shh. Thank you very much. Ice Queen, here we go. Liberation. Okay, this is your card. Liberation. It's a very beautiful card. It's not the one that we had earlier with the dove. Okay, it was a completely different thing. Breaking free from a negative attachment. Okay. Okay, it says here, I'll just read from the book, okay? So, Ice Queen, you probably know exactly what this is talking about. And you don't have to tell anybody. You can have this just totally private for you, and then you can reinterpret it exactly to fine tune it just to be perfect for you. It says here, breaking free from a negative attachment. The card is liberation. Whether you realize it or not, you have become too emotionally attached or dependent on someone or something. Or you have allowed or inadvertently caused someone to get too emotionally attached to you. What at first seemed like a healthy friendship or an interest now seems to be taking over your life, or it is creating too much codependence. A situation that initially seemed like a positive has now revealed its negative flip side. This, in effect, this is, in effect, like a form of an addiction, okay? So we have to be very careful, okay? Not everything is as it appears to be. Some people are very good at presenting themselves as one way, where in fact they are another way. Also, we have to understand in relationships, especially, we have to allow for the mirror effect, okay? Like sometimes we get a reflection back about ourselves that we have to learn and understand about ourselves. Sometimes the messages that we get back in the reflection are not fun, but we get the chance to evolve and grow through challenge, okay? So this is in effect, it's like a form of an addiction, like you're trapped. It's almost a trap. I mean, that's what happens. Some relationships, like you think it's this, but they end up in a codependency thing, or like locked or entwined in such a ways that actually ends up, it's not healthy anymore. It becomes more of a toxic thing. And then that becomes the lesson. How are you going to deal with that? So you are advised to examine this issue and then create some space between you, okay? For your sake and for the sake of others, you must do whatever it takes to break free from this negative emotional attachment. Okay? Maybe it's not the person itself, but it's maybe the ingredients or the components of a relationship dynamic that need to be addressed or brought into focus that are creating this unhealthy attachment, codependence, addictive type of energy. Now, emotionally and initially, this may cause some resentment or even a sense of panic, but the end result will be worth it. When you manage to emotionally detach yourself from this issue, you will have learned a valuable lesson, and this will serve you well in the future. Again, this is a very tough message, okay, Ice Queen? Hard message to listen to, hard message to understand, even harder to implement, okay? It's almost like the worst thing you could possibly do is, it's like, deny that this is happening, okay? Also, when I do readings here, what can often happen is that, especially if it's a very like tied up, like if things are like in a knot or something with relate people are stuck in this relationship like a knot, and they don't know how to resolve it, and they're stuck and they're tied. And it could be like maybe you've been together for a while or even for years, or you're married, and people change and grow over time, and the person with whom you're relating is not the person that you thought they were when you first started. And then you realize all these things that are actually in some ways very unhealthy. But the thing is, you have to take responsibility for your side of the equation, your component, okay? So, because these things happen in relationship, like this is very much to do with relationship dynamics, okay? We're not talking about you as a single entity here. We're talking about you in relation to someone or something else, and then being stuck to that, okay? Well, it could be personal, like if you are in a situation with yourself and you're struggling to be released, like for example, if you're an active self-medicator, some people are very advanced self-medicators, like they get the perfect blend of like, their super high octane, super high, nitro brew coffees, and then they balance it out with something in the middle of the day, and in the evening they've got their MedMen medicinal pot at nighttime, and then like on the weekends they party it out with alcohol, and it's all done in this very, very highly orchestrated, well balanced thing that is a form of what I call self-medication. And I'm just talking about you as an individual, but the same dynamics would apply to a relationship as well, where people get stuck in these things about they're trying to manage their energy through what I call self-medication. And so all of that can be an attachment, okay? And then what this is suggesting is here is that you have to make the decision to remove yourself from that. And that's very, very hard to do. I don't know if you've ever dealt with these issues, Ice Queen, but if you've ever dealt with, hardcore addiction, like with heroin, morphine, narcotics, or high-powered stimulants, or a very addictive relationship, it can be really, really, really hard to separate from that and liberate yourself. But you can't expect anyone else to do it. It's all on you. The whole thing is on you. So we can follow up this later another time. This is, to me, this is actually kind of a hard reading for me to deliver for you. And maybe just, maybe it's something that we needed to hear about coming down to earth. Okay, Ice Queen? Oh, so it sounds like a person. Sounds like you, it says here from the notes, thank you, I know, and I've been trying to get out. Ah, so it sounds like it's like a situation with a person. If you're trying to get out, it's yeah, it's difficult, okay? So at least we're being honest here. We're doing it in a public forum where we're basically saying, okay, this is it. I know I've got to get out. I'm trying. Okay, so let's just say it. That's what it is. That's how it is. You're trying. At least you're trying. Some people don't. CPCP, you're up next. All right, CPCP. Oh, hold on. Hold on, I didn't see your names, guys. There's Incognito 11, and then there's Bridget Asher. Oh gosh, I didn't see all of that. Hold on, it's probably too late. I'm gonna read for CPCP, and then I gotta read for Yvette. Okay. Hello, Brigitte. And hello, Incognito. Got you. All right. Yeah, that was a bit of a tough one. Ouch. Ice Queen. Okay, got it. You're good to go. Thank you. Okay, good. Phew. Sometimes I wonder. CPCP, you're up next. And we're going to go for career. Gosh. Hmm. Okay, I'm just going to do this really hyper fast, okay? I'm going to call this like a little multi-card oracle thing, okay? Give me a moment here. I'm going to do it really fast because I don't really have a lot of time or energy to do a full reading, but I'm going to use the same spread that I use, okay? It's not going to seem fair to the others because you're getting 4 cards, okay? But just please treat this as a very quick 4-card micro reading, and it'll be like your oracle. We're going to address the subject of career, okay? CPCP, if you're still here, please type it in and let us know. Situation about career, challenge regarding career issues, how we're going to handle it regarding career issues, and what's the weather like around you regarding career issues. Okay, so obviously there's some important decisions about whether you love it or not. Perhaps it's something to do with like, I would rather be an employee rather than an entrepreneur. I would rather be, do I want to be an employee or do I want to be an entrepreneur? Do I have several options open to me about, is it going to be this one or that one? Do I understand that if I go for this one, I can't do that one? If I understand if I do this one, am I going to lose that one? So there's a lot at stake here. It looks like there's a lot at stake here, trying to figure out what to do. If you haven't made any decisions, obviously career is very, very important for you about like, what are you going to do? Where are you going to go? How are you going to do it? If it's early stages in your life regarding career, then you have to make decisions. Am I going to focus on this, focus on that? Am I going to get a college loan? Am I going to go to the right school, the right training certificates, whatever? Okay, here's the situation. Okay, well, part of it makes me feel is that you'd like to be independent and basically call the shots and make your own wealth in your own way somehow, kind of almost like being an entrepreneur some way. It can be very, very difficult to do. It's so, for a lot of people, it's much easier to try and, let's say, look for a career or work some kind of mission or purpose where they are hired and employed because of their gifts and their talents already. Some people that doesn't work. Some people, they kind of need to be the boss, okay? And they want to know what the outcome's going to be because it's very, very, very important. Okay, it says you've got the results coming in tonight. Can I know if I'll pass my exam? I don't know. This is a very positive card. Okay, it's a big deal. There's a lot at stake here. Looks like you've put in a lot of work. You've put a lot of work into getting yourself to be ready to be tested. And obviously you want this to work with the Nine of Pentacles here. You need this to work. You want this to succeed. Okay, what's the challenge here? What happens if it doesn't work? So with the Six of Cups, it's like a, it's almost like the energy of, okay, this is going to sound weird. To me, it feels like there's a lot of expectation on you from yourself, from friends and family and loved ones, and whether you can live up to that. Like, I hope this works. I hope this works. I hope I get this career thing so that I can blossom and bloom and grow. and that it works out for the people who love me and the people that I love in my life. But that might be a challenge because it might take you in directions where it's not approved by the others. So, and also there would be a tremendous feeling of loss. Like if you fail and the exams didn't work out, a sense that you're not going to be able to be with your soul calling, your deep soul calling about being with the ones that you love, who are doing the stuff that you want to love to do. In other words, like if you want to be a scientist and it doesn't work out, you're not going to get a chance to hang out with your mates, your buddies, the ones that you love, who anyway, let's keep going. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is a very powerful card. Okay, it's a very powerful card of winning and success. Okay, it's almost like please, CPCP. It's almost like, to me, it feels like, who cares what the results say? It kind of doesn't matter what the test says. Like, pass or fail, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is that you do what is absolutely right for you in the moment. Like, if let's say it fails, and then you look at them and you say, you know what? F you, screw you. You have no idea how much you've lost. I might not get the answers exactly perfectly the way you want them, but I would have been the most perfect person for you in this career thing forever. Blah, blah, blah. And then the other thing is like, here's another thing here with the Knight of Wands. To me, this feels like it's time for you to create your own sense of winning energy, almost like understand and believe that you are a winner. No matter what the results say, it does not matter. And like, I'm not saying that you can force the test to sound good for you, but it doesn't matter. Like, you're still doing training, you're still doing learning and stuff, okay? It doesn't matter. Like, you're a winner anyway. You're a winner anyway. Pass or fail, you're a winner anyway. And if you fail, then that's a message for you to like shift, change your attitudes and move on. If you pass, then you can take it as like a message like, I am on path and I will continue and stay on that path and succeed and come more and more and more into my own power. And I don't really care what happens after that. It doesn't matter. Okay, so that's a very super fast mini micro reading. CPCP, I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you. It sounded a bit wishy-washy. But again, when people ask questions that have a yes or no answer, you're putting yourself in a very difficult position. And the tarot cards are not really built or ever written or designed or created for answering yes or no questions. Okay? All they do is expose a mirror to the situation. So then you still have to make your decisions. Okay? Okay, you're away, but you came back, so you're here. Don't worry, you got your reading anyway. Thank you very much. Super duper. Let's keep going. We've got Yvette. Yvette is probably already on. Oh, wait a minute. Hello, you're still here. Thank you. All right, Yvette. So, Romance Angels. Okay, we're just going to pull it out of the box here straight away. Thank you very much. Thank you. CPCP, I hope that helps. Please, can you write into the channel or the comments or something and let us know what happens with the tests, okay? Please tell everybody. Type it in on the comments later or go to the channel and connect, all right? Yvette, what's going on? Yvette is over in New Zealand. I'm going to make a mark here just so everybody knows. And it's winter time in New Zealand right now. Chilly. Sometimes wet and chilly. All right, here we go. Just, you know the routine is that you've been here enough times. Just trust that the cards are going to... Oh, hold on. Incognito, where are you? Because I'm doing this for the European crowd. You know who you are. Also for Southeast Asia, the Indian crowd, Aussies, the Kiwis, like South America, Canada, and places like that. But not the USA crowd. Brigitte is still here too. Okay. I see you guys. Gratitude Joy is here. Oh my God, it sounds like there's... Wait a minute. Huh? Did I give you a reading already? I can't remember. Anyway, let me do the reading and then we'll just have a break and check out and see what happens, okay? Spain, gratitude, joy from Spain. All right. So let's see. The cards are well shuffled now, Yvette. You know what to do. Just take a moment, take a few breaths, put your hands over your heart, cross your heart, and ask your invisible friends, hey, dear invisible friends, especially the romance angels, please come and get very close to me right now so I can get the best value and the message out of this reading. Here is your card. Soulmate. Oh, gosh, look at that. Yes, this is your soulmate. Assuming you find someone or assume that you have one. If you have someone, Yvette, consider that. If you don't have someone, consider any kind of potential relationship dynamics from the perspective of soulmate. So many people have different types of um, relationship dynamics. It's all about marriage and babies and kids, or it's about career. I'll help you career, you help me in my career. We'll save a lot of money, and then we'll travel. Or it could be like some people have relationship dynamics where there's just war, battle, abuse, and they're just trying to figure out each other's problems through very contentious, awkward, difficult relationships, and they all start well. Everyone like relates for a reason, and it all supposedly seems like love, but ultimately there's a reason why stuff happens. And sometimes we have soulmate relationships. Sometimes they have twin flame type things. Sometimes they have karmic relationships. Karmic relationships can tend to be quite contentious as we're trying to learn and understand our own problems through the reflection of another. With a soulmate, to me, it feels very much about uh, two people who've chosen each other in past lives and made a spiritual commitment while they're in heaven before they incarnate again here to meet at some point in this lifetime, whether they're there or not yet, but to meet in order for each other to be more like a healer for each other, where they come to you to help you heal and grow and evolve, and you come to them to help them heal and grow and evolve. Sometimes it's not comfortable, but it's coming from a very loving perspective. Okay, sometimes soulmate relationships are not always comfortable, but they're always coming from the soul. Okay, so it says yes, this is your soulmate. So let's assume you have someone or that you find someone. It would be happening at the level of soulmate. Okay. You do have friends, okay? Soulmates can be friends, by the way. I'm just going to read from the book, okay? Okay, Yvette. It doesn't really matter if you have one particular, like a lover, sweetheart, marriage, or spouse. A soulmate can be a very, very specific person, like a friend, okay? Like you said there, okay? You chose this card because you wonder if a certain person is your soulmate, and the answer is yes, okay? As we all do, you have many soulmates. These are beings with whom you share a mystical soul connection and life path. Soulmates incarnate with the plan of coming together for mutual spiritual and personal growth. As you suspected, the person that you're inquiring about is one of your soulmates. That sense of familiarity and comfort that you felt when you first met can also indicate your soulmate bond. Okay? Excuse me. This card sometimes comes to those people who ask, when will I meet my soulmate? Or will I ever meet my soulmate? As a validation that this will occur. Well, many times this is a person whom you already know. Although romantic sparks may not fly at first, you can have another opportunity to explore passion together. So, personally, I don't want to attach passion to this. I think it's much more about literally a soulmate, male, female, younger, older. It kind of really doesn't matter. It's having the dynamic aspect of soulmate. And a soulmate is someone who with whom you could relate and trust at a very deep, profound level. uh, and it's coming from a loving, loving perspective. You for them and them for you. That's probably who we're talking about here. Well, this person is very important to you and very valuable to you. And the chances are that you are very valuable to this other soul sister, and she values you very highly. The thing is that my feeling is this card probably wants you to understand that there's more layers here that you could probably enjoy and share and learn from each other. Okay. Thank you, Yvette. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to shuffle this up, and I'm going to take a little mini break, hang out with you guys. I've got to check in a few names that I saw. I don't really know if I've got much time for. Let me think about this a minute, people. Hold on. Exactly, Taylor. Thank you. That's a very good perspective. That could be a classic example. I see what you're saying, Taylor. Oh, Yvette. Oh, so it's good when you keep things open and fluid and moving, and you allow for the possibilities. Like, think of it as gateways. These eclipses are very, very important in terms of gateways, evolutionary gateways. The thing is, it's a very slow pattern with eclipses, and there's kind of no going back. So we're in the middle of the eclipses right now. We've got the full moon eclipse early next week, and we'll be having a show about that, of course. And also we've got the same batch of eclipses reversed in January 2020. Okay, very important. Thank you, Yvette. So I'm going to put all those post-its up here, and I'm going to check in. Who we got here? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there you are. Hello, 1, 2, 3. I see you. So we had a bunch of people show up late in the show. There's Gratitude, Joy, Prit Tiwana, Hala Alazabawi, Bridget Asher, Incognito, and 1, 2, 3. Now I can't remember where everyone is. Thank you, Bridget. Bridget, I think you said you're in Amsterdam, Holland. Is that right? Incognito. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. I think you're over in Manchester, UK. I remember that because you've been here before. You're doing the dishes. Oh, that pasta was lovely. Thank you. Very, very nice. Let me just see here. That's a lot. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't handle 6 more readings. I can't handle it. That's too much for me today. Belsamela. Belsamela. Gratitude Joys from Spain. I might be able to handle. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can handle this. I know, Bridget, you've typed in a few times you'd like to have a card, right? Okay, it's almost 3 o'clock here. Tarot Lumination has stuff to do, places to go, people to see, but Bridget really wants a card, okay? Gratitude Joy obviously wants a card. Bella Samela wants, oh gosh. Hold on, wait a minute, hold on, I just wanted to check something. Just saw something fly by on the chat that I missed. I want to read that. Okay, see you. There you go, Yvette. No, now it makes more sense what you've just typed on the screen about meeting this soul sister. Awesome. It's fantastic. I lost my buddy, my soul brother. His name was Brian, and he died last year. He died almost exactly this time last year. Very tragic. He was only 39, a young lad. Okay? Yeah. Incognito wants one. Hold on. Okay. Thank you, Gratitude, another time, because I'm going to do this next week. But remind me, next week, Gratitude, please show up as soon as the show starts. I start at 12 noon here in Los Angeles, so I don't know what time that is in Spain, but it's 12 o'clock noon in Los Angeles. Just come back and put yourself first on the list and we'll get you in the list. Because I've been doing everything on a first come, first serve basis. Okay? Yeah. So I'll do two more. Okay? 1, 2, 3. You've been here a few times and you've had some readings. I'm going to pass on that. Okay? So, Brigitte and Incognito. Where are you, Incognito? Where are you, Incognito? Thanks, Gratitude. We'll follow up. We'll get you one next time, okay? I can handle maybe 2, maybe 3, okay? Brigitte? Okay. Okay, I'll do Bridget and Incognito. I guess you're Incognito. By the way, I'm trying to cater to Southeast Asia, India, the Aussies, the Kiwis, the others like Canada and South America. Also, of course, the European crowd and Eastern Europe and all of that, okay? Brigitte, I'm going to create a brand new little post-it note just for you over in Amsterdam, or I can't remember where you are, the Netherlands. Okay? Okay, thank you, 1, 2, 3. I can't handle it. I can only maybe handle these 2. Okay? So Brigitte, which deck would you like? I'll show you. We have a choice. If you're struggling with your psychic, spiritual growth, extrasensory perception, synchronicity, choose the psychic deck. If you're really wigging out about things and you want to come down to earth and just relax, Gaia. If you're struggling with romantic issues or want messages, fine, Romance Angels. If you're struggling with deep internal war and you need help, Power of Surrender. Okay, so I got 4 decks that we're working with right now. Okay, so Bridget, which deck would you like me to use? Can you type it in quickly, please? And next for, who is it? Incognito. I'd like to read for, wait a minute. Hala, are you still here? I think she went away. Preet, are you still here? Because I would give you priority. Mary Jane. It's going to be too late, Mary. I'm going to put you on the list anyway, but come back next week. Okay? Bridget, you wanted the Romance Angels. Okay. So we're going to put the lovey-dovey thing over here. So again, just allow the messages to be what they are, okay? Bye-bye, Gratitude. See ya. All right, here we go. All right. Okay, what messages do the little cards have for Brigitte tonight at this very moment in time? Regarding love, romance, relationships, all of that stuff. Whether Brigitte is committed, separated, something toxic or something beautiful, or on their own, or shopping or not shopping, or scared, whatever it is, okay? Whatever it is, we will have a little message for you, all right? All right. Gratitude, it's not free forever. I'm probably going to buy it. I'm thinking if I can get through the rest of this year for free for doing Wellness Wednesday, I will do that. But eventually I'm going to be doing super chat, Wellness Wednesday. It'll be super chat readings. But I have to get to know you guys. It's taken, 2.5 years to get where we are just to do this. So we need a bit of time. I need to get to know you guys, okay? Hello, Anna. Here's your card. It says passion. Whoa. Yeah. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, this is a very lusty card. Look, can you see like there, let's say there's Brigitte. Doesn't matter whether you're gays and lesbians or in betweens or whatever, but this is a guy and this is the girl, all right? And it definitely has a bit of a lusty kind of feel to it. And of course, he's got his angelic wings on, but still, it has a bit of a sense of lust here. So I guess she was trying to create this feeling like it's okay to have a passionate, physical, literally like a love affair. You know, it almost kind of to me. Oh, okay. I'm just going to read the book. Hold on. Let me just read the book. Oh, we got, who are you guys? Anna Lorraine and 23, the artist 23. Hello, hello, hello. Greetings, greetings, greetings. You've just arrived at the very end of the show. Yo ho ho. I'll check in just a moment. I just want to say hi. Wow. Hello. Greetings. Everybody's just showing up at the very end. I don't get it. I don't understand what happens on your side of the screen. I'm completely swamped just trying to keep the show going over here. So thank you for being here. 23, the artist 23. Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you, Brigitte. Thank you, Incognito. Thank you, Gratitude. And thank you, Mary Jane. All of you, welcome, welcome, welcome. Look at you, Brigitte. The screen is going pink. Everything's blushing pink here. I'm blushing pink for you. Kerboom, kerblam. Wow. Lovely. So, wow. I'm very happy for you, Brigitte. Very happy for you. Let's see what it says. Wow. Woo-hoo. Hot, baby, hot. All right, it says here. Okay. It's like, Dear Brigitte, your prayers for great love have been heard and answered. And it all begins with, guess what? It all begins with you. Yep. You have the power to revive passion in your life. In fact, no one can bring it into you but you. This card guides you to seek that which brings you great joy, such as a hobby, a cause, or a special activity, or doing what people do in a passionate love affair. Anything that stirs your heart with joy will help passion bubble forth and positively flow into your romantic love life. Whew. Okay, the romance angels are saying that having a passion for life itself is the prerequisite foundation for feeling passion in your love life. So, Brigitte, maybe you have some powerful messages that you can teach others, because there are a lot of women who would love to have what you have right now, okay? And you must have a secret recipe, a secret sauce, a secret formula. Okay, maybe you're not concerned about that right now because maybe you've already done the homework. Maybe you realized long ago, I have to love myself. I have to be passionately in love with myself in order to be passionately loved by another and share that passion. So if you know what that means, Brigitte, maybe one day you will share your story with us. What is your secret formula? What is the secret sauce? What is the magic? Okay? I can say it here, love thyself passionately. But I'm sure there are plenty of women who would like to actually know, okay, Brigitte, exactly, tell me exactly how did you do this? Okay? So let's read it. Okay. The romance angels are saying that having passion for life itself is the prerequisite foundation for feeling passion in your love life. Okay? This means enjoying the moment completely. And when you do so with a partner, you inspire him or her to romantically participate with you. It is the act of letting go. It is the moment of release, the passion and release in the embrace of passion. Okay, I'm going to play a song in a moment. Okay, if you are presently single, you can definitely enjoy a passionate in your activities and your hobbies, and even with yourself if you want to. Hint, hint. And who knows, such pursuits may provide an opportunity to meet a wonderful partner who shares your passions. I don't think we have to say anything more about that, Brigitte, because you're already in the flow. Thank you very much. I think everyone else wants to know your formula. Okay, so I'm going to put this one away. I'm going to move quickly. I'm going to move quickly to incognito. Incognito, while I'm shuffling, can you please type it in on the screen? What is it that you would like to address? Hold on. I need to put those people on the list. I didn't put you on the list. How silly of me. I hate it when I miss people's names. I know I can't read everybody, but I love to have your names here. So I've got thank you, Brigitte. That was fun. I'm really glad we had a super fun reading because some of them were really difficult. Okay. I want to check in 23, 23, Anna Lorraine. And there was somebody else I missed as well. Who is that? Who is it? Oh, I missed someone there. Mary Jane. Did I get Mary Jane? I think I got you, Mary Jane, right? Yeah, I just put you in over there. And that's about it, people. I've checked in everybody else. That's it. Okay. Okay, so incognito wants messages about employment, job, success, career. Okay. Employment, job, success, career. So I am going to pull the Gaia deck for you. Okay. And we're going to attribute the reading from the oracle towards your career, your destiny. All right. Here is I gotta get you your post-it note first. You gotta have your own magic post-it note. Here we go. Okay, so career, I think of that as the 10th house energy, okay? Energy of the 10th house, destiny, your manifest destiny. Why are you here? What are you doing here? Well, what's going on with you regarding the 10th house in your astrology? Okay. All right, let's have a look. Here is your card. You know what to do. Settle in. Do the same thing. Take a few breaths. Put your hands on your heart and just see what the message is that comes out here, okay? So you have intuitive communication. Oh, gosh. Silent whispers of the heart. Okay, so I have a feeling we're going to end up going off on a tangent here regarding career, mission, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, it says here, okay, this is for you incognito. It says here, this card is confirming that you have a natural psychic ability, and this can be further developed and expanded. But in order to develop this innate gift, you must pay greater attention to your intuition. Now, this can come in many forms. For example, it can be a gut feeling, or an unusual or unexpected thought, or it is a silent or subtle whisper that seems to flow from your heart. Close your eyes and be aware of everything that you feel around you. The universe is alive. The earth and nature are living energies, and you are swimming in it like a massive swirl pool of energy, okay? So whether you know it or not, there is an aspect of you that is in constant communion with all of creation. You are therefore also in constant communication with everyone and everything. So all that you need to expand this wonderful ability is already within you. Start to listen to your inner voice and learn to trust your vibes and natural instincts. You are about to discover a whole new way of being. So this might have come as a surprise to you. I'm not sure, incognito. Do you feel comfortable giving us a hint of your expectations in terms of career and destiny and why you're here and what you would like to do, as if you could have an ideal career and you weren't so worried about money? Okay. I would be very intrigued to hear that, see that stuff on the screen. Hey, Linda, I see you. I see you. So that was to me, that was a complete tangent. It went way off to the side there. So I don't know, incognito, if you're thinking of going into the healing arts of any kind, you know, psychic mediumship, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, tarot readings, astrology, Reiki, any of those kinds of things, energy healing of any kind, please let us know on the screen here. Yeah. Consulting government in what manner? Government consulting. Hold on, I'm very curious. I'm very, very curious. I want to check in. Hold on. So, consulting, government consulting. Honestly, I'm really curious. I'm really, really curious. Kind of what kind of IT management. Oh, okay. Well, that card there was very much about the intuitive aspects. Okay, so I'm trying to bridge the gap between the card and the messages of the card and your thing about government consulting for organizational management. Okay, this is going to sound really weird, okay, incognito, but I live in a town where it's swimming, it's alive, it's like a shark tank here in Los Angeles. There are so many talented people, there's so much money, there are so many jobs. It's just freaking mind-boggling. And what they're starting to learn here is that, like, to be really, really successful at things, sometimes you have to break away from like a three-dimensional limited uh, perspective of what you could call management, and look at it from a more celestial, like you're talking about organizing from a much more of a like an intuitive aspect. For example, I'm highly intuitive, but I have to integrate with all these these very, very logical people, like all the work that I do behind the scenes to keep the channel going. All the consultants and the creative support teams and the troubleshooters, they're like computer brainiacs, and they have very little comprehension of my world on this side of it and how I manage things here. I'm actually quite a good manager and organizer of what I do and how I do it, but I come at it from the perspective of an artist, like being an artist. I do it very, very intuitively, and I have almost no ability to communicate it in terms of like writing computer code or creating spreadsheets or massive diagrams about how everything should be organized. I do it like instinctively, intuitively. So anyway, if you're heading into that field, there's a possibility that you might be one of these like very powerful intuitives who are coming at it, like coming at something like a very three-dimensional thing, government management, but you're coming at it from a very, very multi-dimensional perspective, highly intuitive perspective that could really, really be helpful. Okay, so I just wanted to add that. You wouldn't have had that card otherwise. Okay, I'm going to go back to the stage for a minute. Hold on. Oh, that was totally trippy reading. Totally trippy. Hey, hi. Hi, Linda. Just saying hi. Oh my God, you're seriously high powered, dear incognito. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, this is so, so cool. You know, I love this stuff. Hold on. I'm going to check in with you again. Hold on. Hey, incognito. So when I'm talking about the going at it from the intuitive level, when you go to the very, very highest level stuff and you're talking about Einstein things, you have to understand like Einstein, like he already had the basic gifts of math and everything, but he did everything from spirit. Everything was like this, like as though it was just like as though he was constantly in a dream, like living in a painting, living in a piece of art, and then he got MC equals MC squared out of that. And so my feeling is that you might be kind of a visionary. Have you considered that? If you're certainly intuitive, or if you are a certified intuitive, you wrote there on the screen it says CERT, CERT. So it looks like either certified or uh, like certainly. So whatever it is, but you could be one of those people where you're a natural intuitive at doing something that's very, very logical and three-dimensional, but you're coming at it the way Einstein does things, like from outer space. I love those shows like they have on Nova and PBS, all about space, and all the space managers over at the NASA Center, the Jet Propulsion thing over here in Los Angeles. It's just over here, okay? Right over here, incognito. There's a massive center where they do a lot of space control management, okay, for all these like space expeditions. And everybody in there is like a super high powered brainiac scientist. But at the very top level of the management teams, some of the like the bosses are just completely, they're like, they're almost like what we do here at Tarot Lumination. They're coming at it from a very like almost like they're psychics or they're mediums. Like they already know. Like I know there's a formula. I know it's out there. I can do this. I can do that. And all of a sudden, click! It comes out like as a mathematical formula and a very very perfect thing. Okay, just like the Tarot Lumination Astrodoodles. Yay. So there we go. So you're completing the management in 29, early 2020. Oh my God. So the eclipses are very, very important for you. The Cancer Capricorn. Let me hold on. Jeepers, man. How did I get sucked into this conversation? Oh my God. Incognito. So it kind of doesn't matter where you are. I'm just kind of curious now, what's your sun sign? But with the eclipses over here, okay, it's the Capricorn Cancer axis. So it's about our evolutionary gateways evolving and growing in ways that are very, very stable and long term and take into account the real power that we have in our souls and ourself. And yet, how are we going to use all that power in a very loving and compassionate way? Doing something really loving and compassionate and very intuitive. So you've got, if you're talking about December 2019 and early 2020, there's some very powerful astrology happening at that time. Those two times, it's really big stuff in astrology, especially January 2020. This thing is going to be huge, okay? It's big right now, but it's going to be very big as well, okay? All right? We talked about this earlier. Thank you, Incognito. I'm just kind of ranting now. All right. So I think that's it. I can't really handle anybody else. It's been lovely. Everyone who is here, all you guys who are here, I'm just going to put a mark over here by incognito because you got one. Thank you very much. I'm sorry about you guys. I didn't read for you. Hala and Preet, 123, and Belsimela and Mary Jane, and 2323, and Anna Lorraine. Please come again next week. Hopefully, with any luck, God willing, I'll be here next week, and you can get a little. But come early, okay? Because I'm doing it on a first come first serve basis. So please come early. All right. Well, I'm going to play a song called I Surrender. It's a song I'm working on right now. And it sounds like this. And I hope it's kind of mellow and serious. But we had quite a few themes tonight that resonated with I Surrender. And we had the Power of Surrender deck. So I'm now going to play it for you. I surrender. Oh, how the body craves. Oh, how the heart it aches. Oh, how the soul knows all of this. Feels like you manifested me in ways that match perfectly, answering my own wish for sure. So many lifetimes in the making. This time round there is no faking, no mistaking. I surrender, I surrender. My hands are held up high, my knees are on the ground. I surrender, I surrender. I hand myself over to the mystery of your sweet embrace. There's no going back, don't even have any maps to our new futures. There's only our next breath. We're so fully committed and so fully engaged, so courageous and fighters to the death. Building bridges from your heart to my heart, forging bonds of honest structure, our new start. I surrender, I surrender. My hands are held up high, my knees are on the ground. I surrender, I surrender. I hand myself over to the mystery of your sweet embrace. There's no way around this, only way out is through. There's no way around this, open the door to bliss. Only way out is through, that's what we're gonna do, yeah. I surrender, I surrender. My hands are held up high, my knees are on the ground. I surrender, I surrender. I hand myself over to the mystery of your sweet embrace. I surrender. My hands are held up high, my knees are on the ground. I surrender, I surrender. I hand myself over to the mystery of your sweet embrace. So there we go. It was another fun show. I loved hanging out with you guys. I love doing this, as you know. Hey, Ubasti. Meow, meow, meow. We're just kind of wrapping it up here. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so, so much. Yeah, you get to say thank you. Thank you very, very much. I'm going to just play out the show. I'm going to probably play a little bit of music, and you guys can just check out and hang out. If you want to chat amongst yourselves, feel free. I'm just going to be taking down the stage in a few, packing everything up. Okay. So we'll do this again next week. Okay. Wellness Wednesday. Next Wednesday, I start at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time over here. So wherever that means for you, over here or over here, you'd have to figure it out on your clocks. Hopefully you're getting your notifications, or sometimes it's over here or over here, and everything over there. All right. So just get your notification setting. It really helps to subscribe and like as well. Uh, Also, eventually over time, I'm just letting you know, it's not happening yet, but we're going to switch to super chat. Okay. I'm going to switch to super chat because I have to start, kind of keep the show on the road. Okay. But this is all like the fun. This is the fun stuff right now. So I'm just going to play out things, okay? Just bear with me. And we'll just have a little bit of fun, okay? A little bit of fun, okay? I'm going to play some of my own songs. Thank you very much. Here we go. This is one of my little tunes. It's called Taste Your Dreams.
Okay. If you wish for a simple miracle, if you wish you can have one right away, all you need is some faith, is the will. Ask for it and it will come to you today. Hey, hey, I want you to be oh so happy. I want you to be your higher self. Yeah, I want you to live and die laughing. Taste your dreams today. Taste your dreams this way. Yeah. Na da 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 da, na da 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 da. La da 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 da, da 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 da. And if you wish to be in a state of grace, ask for it and it will meet you face to face. And if you wish, if you dare to dream, you will find that it's easier than it seems. Hey, hey, I want you to be oh so happy. I want you to be your higher self. Yeah, I want you to live and die laughing. Taste your dreams today. Taste your dreams this way. Yeah. Oh. Da 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 ba da 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 la da 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 la da 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 oh la da 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 oh 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 yeah. I want you to be oh so happy. Yeah, I want you to be your higher self. Yeah, yeah. I want you to live